Oh, I don't know if this is going to be any better or not. I hope it is. Not look like it's starting off very well. Hope if I was actually live here. Why is it so laggy? This is unreal. This is going to be the worst stream like ever. I don't know, it almost looks better now. Maybe. Not on my YouTube, but Twitch looks okay. Kind of, not really. Still freaking stuttery. What the hell? I don't know, this guy. Oh, shoot, I'm here. I need to get C. This is what I was going to fill C with. Should check my restream settings too. Oh, that looks alright. Oh, run me over. Oh man, how's it going, man? Oh, Cody in the house. Oh, can this thing should be able to hold seed, right? Because it's not taking it right now. I should check the fill settings on this. Load line and dump. Industrial unit. Oh, it should be able to take it. Oh, frick. Yeah, for some reason my placeable triggers got messed up. That's the shits. So, like, my sell points I had to re-add, and I'm guessing I'm gonna have to do it with the buy points too, because they disappeared on the save. I don't know why, but I did have a fix for them. This one gone too? Yeah. You're shitting me. This one reappear? I think that might be it underneath there, actually. What happened to my save game? Well, I transferred over to his 22-inch version of the map, and I think copying over my placeables, it didn't like that. It didn't like copying over my placeables because the map had two different names. The RCS version had a different name than the normal version, so the placeables did not like. Did I save my game? Boy, I hope I did. Change my output again. I don't know, 4,000 bit rate. It's got to work at some point here, right? All right. I think I want to. No, I want save games here. Not that. Save game 4 has my old stuff. And save game 5 has the current stuff. Placeables is what we want here. That might already be open. Yes. What is it? Save game 4? That's save game 5. Yeah, Andy, I do like the T600. I've been doing some more changes on it though. I felt like I needed a little extra, like the bumper. I wanted to be able to paint that separate. Like I wanted a plastic black bumper, and then like the grill surround I wanted to be painted. Let's see, do we have seed here? The seed we've got, but that don't matter. I just need to change this to that. That's what I called it. I renamed my 22-inch version so it was kept separate. Okay, is that how it is up here? Fourth River ND22, what I called it. And then there should be fertilizer somewhere. What about lime? Lime station. Oh, I'm guessing that stuff all probably needs done too. Water fill, lime station, gas. Guessing all of these probably need done. Gotta love when shit just kind of breaks on you. Actually, what I should do is search and replace. Boom. Done. Now I think all those triggers should be in my save game here. All right. Hopefully. If not, that was just a wasted effort, and I saved it. Right? Yeah, we good. My oh geez, my Twitch has been paused here. Idiot. Classic random Spark stream, not actually doing any farming. Has been my farm sim experience for the last couple months, is just wanting to play but end up spending half the time fixing crap. 22-inch rows. However, I did edit it. I'm still running 30-inch corn and sunflowers. Just because, I don't know, I wanted to keep running my DB120 for that, just because I had it. So I switched corn and sunflowers back to 30-inch. That, and I still wanted to run applicators. We don't have any 22-inch applicators right now. So that was the biggest thing. And then headers are kind of limited somewhat. There are some out there, but I don't know. I just kind of wanted to keep running what I had there. But I don't know. If we get some more equipment, like if Owen gets some more stuff out, and then Red River modding, maybe he'll do some more. Danny, maybe he'll maybe I'll switch those back to 22-inch. But for right now, just my sugar beets and my soybeans, and then I think I'm gonna do some edible beans this year. Maybe, I don't know. I haven't gotten there yet, but we'll run those on 22. Just because, and then my strip till textures I did, which be for corn, those are still on. I have those set on 30-inch right now, but wouldn't be hard to switch those to 22. But then again, there's no 22-inch strip till bar, so that's why I kept those at 30. Yeah, Cody, it is a normal random stream. It's random, man. It's just random. Loading simulator, man. I would just love it if my stream would stop stuttering, which it looks like it maybe is. Yeah, that works. I don't think it was stuttering anymore. God bless. This is going to be expensive. Hot dog. All right, well, we got to get the... Oh, and these guys got stuck here. Nice. Love that for me. Just got to nudge them over. I even made this driveway, like, wider here. Or I expanded the gravel, and I think I widened up my points, too. Got to keep these trucks rolling. I have so much stuff to sell. It is unreal. I mean, all of my... I haven't sold any wheat yet. I still have all my wheat in here. I am getting close on the sunflowers. I'm not even halfway done with my corn yet. But that's all I want to sell right now. My beans are gonna wait until June or July, I think. So I think we're gonna be loaded. I mean, I'm gonna be able to buy pretty much whatever I want. And that's even with adjusted economy. I have my prices. I copied Drosty's stuff that we had from a map in 22, and he had stuff set at roughly 3 times real life prices, which is still less than normal farm sim prices. That's kind of the sweet spot that we kind of liked doing. Whoa! Oh, super strength was still on. Yeah, the T600, I do like it. I added some stuff. I robbed Vanny's wet kit stuff to throw on here. I think there might have been a headache rack I took off. Maybe not. I can't remember. I put on different wheel configs. I put new wheels, different fender options, deck plate, his pogo stick, Vanny's pogo stick. I made the vents colorable instead of just chrome. The grill surround, that was only chrome. I made that color option. For some reason, the turn signals were clear instead of orange. I don't know. Clear was fine. It's just I didn't want to be that custom. Otherwise, the convert. I mean, it was a good base to work with. And then the horns I wanted to keep. I put new horns on. I think the only thing I'd like to take off is these. I should rip these fire extinguisher because I don't know if that's not English. But all right, let's go. Let's go feed a seed hawk. Bloodwolf, how's it going, man? Textures were whacking you first did it. I gotcha. It's got some nice stripe options. I'd like to add some more. Or the best thing I would do would be to make some of the stripe options color configurable, colorable. That'd be kind of nice to have. Oh, we got Carter in the house. How's it going, fella? And just a reminder, we are live on Twitch and YouTube, so maybe you guys prefer one over the other. You can switch around. Does not matter to me whatsoever. Kind of looks like the stream's not skipping around as much, but it's kind of, is it blurry, or is that just because my quality's a little lower? Maybe. I don't know. I swear I had all the, it's taken me years to get my stream settings, and then it all got lost after I took a long break there. So I have issues with Forest River RCS with texture issues. Started having issues where it's pixelated and not sure what's going on. I did have issues spreading lime. Well, honestly, any like ground stuff like straw spreading behind the combine, that always loaded in funny. Lime, it would eventually load in fine, but as far as stuff being pixelated, like I know people have problem with like decals being pixelated. I had that problem for a while, but I got that fixed. Still looking for a decent American map for 25 Blood Wolf. What have you tried so far? I actually really enjoyed reading Minnesota by AG Farms. I'm not gonna go so far as to say maybe it's like the best map ever, but it's pretty solid. I kind of enjoy the Minnesota rolling hills feel that it has to it. Then it runs really well. Like as far as frame issues, I don't think I've had one that has run as smooth as reading. But I do also really enjoy Forest River. I don't know. I've been enjoying the North Dakota farming, I guess. And then, of course, copying over stuff between my two saves, my ground stuff got out of whack. Oh, you're having decals or like I noticed it, especially in cabs, and then like button decals, and then the stripes on like combines and those stuff got fuzzy. It's it's like a texture memory issue. I don't know if it's like VRAM or well, I have a shitload of VRAM. I'm trying to remember. It's there were some settings I lowered. Let me see if I can find my solution to that here. I don't know. Maybe I hit up Google here. Blurry decals, FS25. Maybe somebody in chat remembers here. It says disable screen space shading rate and set resolution scaling to 100%. And setting textures to high. Disable upscaling. Oh, and then there's a command to reset textures. But I'll see if maybe any of those fix your issue. What are my thoughts on reshade? I enjoy reshade. I don't know, I like my shaders, but Oh, they're not flickering anymore. That's kind of nice. Yeah, I'm running reshade right now. Just not as heavy as I used to. I don't know. I don't think the game needs it a whole lot. I just have kind of some color and lighting fixes. Oh, I'm still pretty... I think I am pretty full on C's right now, actually, aren't I? I think I got a couple full there. Set texture resolution to low, says Rockstar Gaming. Maybe that's a possible fix. You want a big map with fields where you can use the T9 quad track or delta track, dude. This one's pretty good. I mean, it's got a lot of full quarters in here, especially around the edges. I mean, what is this? 130 acres here. What is this monstrosity? 210 acres. I mean, this has got some nice big fields. You got bored of the whole MXAO? Yeah. I like MXAO when it's used tastefully. I just see a bunch of screenshots with guys that have it like completely maxed out and their grass is like black. That's a little too much on the MXAO. Yeah, we're pretty well full here, but we'll top it off since we're here. Yes, Blood Wolf. Oh, I'm pretty sure it's been released on Smebby's Facebook page and his Play Game button. OS farms mapping and modding and mapping. We're a little off there. We're gonna hit the ditch. Yeah, hit them angles. Now he's got I think his official public version is 30-inch rows, non-RCS. There was an edit that's in his Discord that somebody did that added RCS. It was not officially released by Smebby. That's in his like public mods or downloading channel in his Discord. And then I think right now on his Patreon, there he's got a 22-inch crop version, which is pretty cool considering we're going to be seeing some more 22-inch equipment coming up. If that's your bag, anyways. Why is that still unloading there? That's weird. I don't know. I'd take or leave the 22-inch stuff, except for like sugar beets. All the equipment for that is 22-inch, so it's like, yeah, we'll run 22. Might as well run beans and stuff on 22. Thanks for sharing some wisdom there, Cody. Much appreciated. All right. Actually been a while since I've ran a non-RCS map. I mean, as soon as it came out, I kind of switched over to it on... I don't even know what map. Maybe it was Reading is when I got back into the game. Jake and I started up the server on Reading. Prior to that, I don't think I'd played the game much. Just for the fact that I didn't really enjoy it. Because it took me a while to get into 25. I think the biggest thing was I didn't really love any of the maps and the equipment was kind of lacking. So I went back to 22 for a while. And then I just had a long break where I didn't play the game at all. Any of the games 22 or 25. And then I think it was this last fall. I think I finally gave 25 a shot again. Mainly just because Precision Farming came out. And then RCS came out and I was hooked on RCS. No, it wasn't Reading. It was the 1X map by No Creek Farms, Ray County. That's when I started playing again. Then I got kind of tired of my save on there. Just because I was grinding quite a bit, and then that's when I started the server with Jake on Reading, and that was a blast on there. I did kind of end up getting tired of that, but I don't know. It's 25 has kind of kept me locked in now since then. But especially now, this game, or this save game, this is technically my third Forest River save game here. So I think I started the save on Forest River. but I ended up having just horrible performance. So I transferred like everything, all my equipment, my farm over to reading. And I was like, man, I kind of miss the North Dakota feel. So I switched it all back after like a couple weeks back to Forest River here. And so that was on RCS Forest River. And now this is a new one again on non-RCS with the 22-inch version. So it's been jumping around. And it's a pain in the ass switching saves over, let me tell you. Oh, it's a pain in the ass. But I think it'll end up kind of paying off. Yes, that's what it was, Jake. It's all your fault that I got bored. Now I'm trying to think of what it was. It wasn't you, Jake. It was me. I think it... I don't know. It felt like we had nowhere to grow, necessarily. I mean, we were talking about... So I should have just sold everything and started fresh. Maybe that would have revived me a little bit. But we talked about switching over to deer equipment, some older stuff. Because we started pretty big. I mean, we started with that 9250, and then like immediately a year later we had the AF11, and it was just big. Everything was big. Short of our planters, we were running everything pretty large. But even then, we were running 224 rows and just kind of burning through it. I don't know. I wouldn't mind doing this kind of a save game on the server again, though. Like start off in 2005, 2010, and work your way up like we're still doing, like I'm doing here. Would be kind of fun. There's the feed lot without Maze Plus. I don't know. I didn't mind it because I still had my feed types. That wasn't. I didn't. Okay, I should have got rid of the livestock too because that was gonna burn me out. Was feeding. Always does. Simple B Farms. How's it going, man? Am I running Smeby's Wilrich 10K? Not yet, but that's in the cards for the future. I've got to. Oop, I have got my placeables open here. For some reason, when I have some save game XMLs open, the game does not save, and I'm not sure why. Now we're good. But yeah, I'll eventually be running that 10K. I want to get more. I'd like to see more 22-inch equipment come out. If Smebby and or Vanny or any modder, if we can get a 22-inch fertilizer applicator, that's kind of what I'm waiting on. I like doing side dressing, and if I could do some salad dressing with a 22-inch salad dresser, then I'll probably switch my corn and sunflowers over to 22-inch, and then I'll run that. That'll be my primary planter. I'll get rid of the big DB, then run Smebby's Wilrich bar. Rounding off corners. Don't show Mike. He's gonna hate me for that. Yeah, Blood Wolf. Yeah, there was definitely some base equipment kind of lacking. I didn't mind the starting equipment, but I think any game we rely a lot on mods, and there just weren't a lot out the gate. Although there did end up being a lot converted, especially. Okay, if you do the easy converting, it's pretty easy to convert stuff to 22. Like I've just been doing shader converting. I've not been taking stuff into Blender and putting stuff through the texture system or the new material system. I've just been doing fast converts just to have stuff that I want that we had in 22, like this quad track. I converted that in an hour, like after fixing everything. Like the convert took a minute, but after fixing everything, it's really nice and fast. And then I don't know, a couple other things I've converted. That's just, I guess I like the new material system, but I don't necessarily need it just because. Oh, okay, we're lacking raindrops on or water drops on the paint. That's not the end of the world for me. Simple B. This was STX Farms quad track from 22. That I was just saying, I quick converted it. Ran it through the Giants editor conversion, and then it just, every time you convert something, there's always errors, and you have to add in the exact fill route node for filling up fuel, and then some reason, some mods I have to recolor some of the lights. I have to fix light stuff, and then I typically just completely scrap the wheel configs and copy over wheel configs from a new mod in 25. Seems to have been the easiest way for me anyways. I don't know, maybe that's not the easy way to do it. That's what I've been doing. Actually, I can see there's some I have to fix right now. These hoses should be black. Actually, I don't even know what they go to. That's weird. I don't know, we'll fix that. Ooh, you've been running a couple 7160s. Nice, Snowman. Cody running some fine equipment. I think I've got those combines. Those were on the mod hub, weren't they? These ones? Yeah, I think these were actually pretty nice. Does it have? Oh, grain tank. Okay, I was gonna say it should have different extensions, I think. Well, not a whole lot, but they still look nice. Rounded corners. I'm allergic to square corners with the big drills. Those are nice. Nice, Cody. How do you like them? They look like pretty nice combines. We need some more case combines, really. We do. If we could get, I know Custom's working on their 250, 260s, but can we like go back in time, have somebody do like legit versions, some nice versions of the 230s and like the, what would they, are they 120s? Yeah, like 80 120, 90 120, 90 230, 80 230. That would be bitchin'. That's what the people want. At least that's what I want, and I don't care what anyone else wants. That's what I want. I'm not gonna go so far as to make them because I'm not a modder, but I don't know. In 22, there was a couple. There was a Devo did a 230. It was okay. Although the 7088s that we got, those are pretty good. Those got converted, and I think they did an okay job. I guess I don't have them in the save, but they turned out all right. Ooh, a Heritage 7150, that'd look pretty nice. Oh, I saw that Blood Wolf. I never did play Alma. It always looked like a good map, but I'm sure a 4X would be nice. I think I went around that map. I at least explored it. I started a save on it, but never actually went into it. But it's a nice, I think it's a nice map overall. I saw people commenting on some, it was either people that shared the post. I don't think it was on the original post. Maybe there were some comments along the same lines, but people like bitching that why are you focusing on Alma? Like convert us a map that we actually want, or make us a new map that people actually want. Like it's some big circle jerk for Alma. And I'm like, okay, well clearly some people obviously want this map. Otherwise, why would this modder be taking their time to convert it? Like, sure, maybe there is a circle jerk for it, but like obviously for a good reason because it's a good looking map. So I didn't quite. I guess people just like stuff to bitch about. That's me bitching about people bitching. It's a solid map, but you found it too flat. Well, let's talk about flat here, pal. You could see your dog running away for days on this map. Colton, Brack, where do I get my mods? I get them all over, man. I think majority I find on itch.io, a lot of them on Facebook from some modders. Actually, I've gotten quite a bit. The in-game mod hub is always reliable for some decent quality mods, even though the fact Giants does let some dog shit through. Get real. Someone say Lincoln Creek. Hey, it had one hill, Jake. So you could see your dog run away for half a day instead of a full day, you know? Even though that's actually a really hilly location. Whoever made that map was just horrible. No, Alma. I I don't remember a whole lot about it, but I remember being a good map. And I think Mischief had quite a bit of time on it. And I enjoyed watching his save on there. Actually, I enjoyed watching most of his saves, even though he's a horrible farmer. Get real. I wish he would see this. I don't think he's ever gonna see this. Little bastard. Been on No Creek Expanded till Alma comes out. How do you like the No Creek Expanded? I had the early version. I was running through testing that briefly. It wasn't very long. This was still when it was pretty bare bones yet. Not a lot built in. I think he's updated a lot. I haven't grabbed the update yet. I haven't renewed my patron subscription to him. I kind of like rotating my subscriptions, but it had good bones. I'm not necessarily big on the field layouts, but like that's the location. I mean, that's how it's set up there, but a lot of big odd-shaped fields. A little more complicated farming, I guess. I'm not opposed to it. What are some Facebook modders that I use that don't charge for mods? Well, Smebby is a good start. He's got a lot of public mods out there. He still has a patron, but everything he puts on there ends up getting released. So OS Farms, modding and mapping, and then I guess customs on Facebook, but they release everything to the mod hub too. Carl Farms and Sid and JHSG. Although most of those guys release on the hub. Trying to think other good ones on Facebook. I'm blanking, honestly. Just joining some farm sim groups. A lot of stuff gets shared in some groups. Maybe we can find stuff on there. I don't know. Carl Farms Midwest Moraines look good. Looks neat. I have not actually looked at many of the screenshots of that. I've seen the screenshots, just haven't really paid them much attention. But I guess from what I've seen, it looks like it should be good. Can't wait for Hubbard to come out. I wonder if is Texar even working on that for 25? He's got a couple different projects, but I wasn't sure if he was doing anything 16x yet. He needs to come in here and answer some damn questions. Actually, lately, I think he's been trying to play the game more, at least last I saw on our Discord. Shouldn't say releasing on the hub. I know. That's just what I call it. I know there's some other connotations to the hub, but I'm never going to stop calling it that. Yeah, I know, Jake. I think that would be the last map I would ever play. I wouldn't need any more. You'd be right at home there. OS Farms would be the first patron you'd buy. Simple B. Hell yeah. He's got a lot of good stuff on there. And the best part is, if you have a little patience, he always releases stuff. DR went bye-bye? Really? I guess I haven't noticed. To be honest. Then again, I don't really browse the farm sim Facebook stuff that often, so I'm not exactly in the loop of what's going on. Then again, if someone goes quiet, you don't really notice as much as the guys that are still posting. I haven't spent much time in the cab here. Let's cut off our HUD here for a moment. maybe in there with the self plug. Hell yeah. That's how we do it. Need a good Northwest Iowa map. Yeah, that's like the most expensive farm ground map, pretty much. That would be like record-setting crop map right there. Medicine Creek's coming back. Is it? You clearly know more than I do, Gordy. I really enjoyed Medicine Creek. But unfortunately, that's one of those maps that I only ever really played when I was starting to get like burnt out on the game. So like my saves never lasted very long. Yeah, it's ridiculous there, Simple B and Cody. It's they are definitely known for some damn good ground there. And expensive ground, but I think there's been some records set there for price and yield. Making loops. Fruit Loops. If maybe I could see where my line was. Yeah, we good. Eden. I should have set this guy on Courseplay, and then I can go haul some seed. I need to get some seed bought. Get some totes in. I should actually figure out how much I need. How many totes do we need? I have to figure out how much each crop am I growing this year, even. I got a spreadsheet with all this stuff. On sheets. Year 4. I gotta verify what I'm even doing here. I think my trucks are stuck somewhere. Yeah, I was gonna say I haven't made any money here for a few minutes. Damn auto drive. They don't like corners. I need to have like dedicated routes, empty and loaded routes. I did that hauling beats, but that was a little easier just based off of my field approaches and exits and stuff like that. All right, back to it. We even have 2 less trucks rolling than we did. This guy needs to keep going too. Oops. We are not paying attention. Stop back in there. Oh, year 3 rotation. I don't think I've got anything weird added here. So if I wasn't growing so many crops, we'd have a lot of like corn and bean ground here. But when you throw in wheat and sunflowers and beets, it really kind of divvies things up quite a bit. And how much do those totes hold? Totes McGoats. Corn 12 or 1586 is what they hold. $432 acres times. Corn is roughly 32.370. 32 divided by 1586. I need 8.8, like 9 totes for corn, I think. I trucking it all these days or just playing farm sim? Mostly farm sim, man. It's been slow. Nah, just a feedlot's been keeping me plenty busy. I've been procrastinating some stuff with the truck. It'll pick up here this summer, so I'm not too worried about it. But Farm Sim has been keeping my attention, and then I just monetized my Facebook account, so there's been some money coming in there. So that's kind of nice to offset stuff a little bit, to actually justify playing Farm Sim. I wish I would have monetized that years ago. You know, maybe streaming again will bring in a few more bucks. It was never enough to make me want to keep streaming, though. But the Facebook posts are so easy. Especially with some of the bonuses you can get for posting reels. That's why that's why I've been posting so much junk reels. I put like 0 time into them, but people seem to just love watching them and eating them right up. That's where the bonuses is where the money really comes in. Kansas 16X looks interesting. Who's doing that, Bloodwolf? Where do you see that at? I'm not particularly familiar. I should just start a Patreon and put my screenshots on there. Guarantee I'd get some suckers to sign up for that. Oh, it's on ModHub. I gotcha. Let me look it up. I think I've seen it on there. Seen it. Oh, just a big open map. One of those maps. Brings me back to what was it, FS13? I think I was playing on a Kansas map. Is just like wide open spaces. Definitely lacking in detail a lot by the looks of it. But some people don't care about that. They just want to farm. That's one of those maps for the guys with the like 100-meter headers that just keep unfolding out of nowhere. I need to switch. I want to switch these tanks out. I want that smaller one custom released for their case planter. I need to add the right attachers though. Hose connections, and then I think it might need a different hitch. I like to pull that behind the DB too. Maybe not actually. I got saddle tanks all around instead of pulling a cart behind the DB. I think will be the plan. That's still my old stream. I need to update my link. How do I do that? How do I share this now? I'm a little slow. Oop. Gotta pay attention here at the end. What's wrong with the Patriot cart? There is nothing wrong with the Patriot cart, Jake. I just don't like not being able to back up with it, actually. That is the problem that I have with the Patriot cart. I want to be able to back up and square off corners. At least for corn and stuff, you know. That, and I don't think I was really going through enough starter to justify needing a cart that size, which even the saddle tanks hold a lot, but even this cart is excessive. I don't need a cart this big. I fill it once and I have enough for the entire frickin' season. But I was burning through way too much solid fertilizer out of these tanks, so I wanted something. The backing up thing is a skill issue. With the articulated cart, yeah. It's no way. There's no way in hell, man. At least I can't. What I would like would it be if the axle would lock? Would be nice. But you're right, it's a skills issue. Every time you try to start this map, FS dies. I saw somebody said that in one of my posts. I don't know why that would be. Maybe a missing... Can't believe like a missing placeable mod would do that. I don't know. Someone else commented that. Haven't the slightest clue why, though. I should have... Why didn't I go to that other corner? Because I'm a tard? Oh, I probably shouldn't say that. That's TOS, isn't it? This day and age. Oh, whatever. Whatever, ban me. So be it. What is he doing? Oh, he just kind of hit a corner there. Oh. Guys are still rolling. Just circle around the neighbor's field. I did that. I've definitely done that. It doesn't feel right doing it, but I do it. No, it's just whoever made that Patriot card just did a dog shit job. Made it really hard to back up. That's all it is. It's not my skill issue. It's the modder's fault. When in doubt, blame it on the modder. Junk ass cart. Maybe it was the map too. I don't know. Horrible map. Terrible cart. Shit, modder. When's the Alloway stuff coming, Smebby? We need an update on that. We need an ETA. And if you could send me your I don't even know what the hell is that brand? I can't even think of it. Oh, I'm blanking. Is it Artsway? Whatever your 8-row or your smaller beat lifter is, I'll take that. Is it an Artsway? I don't even know. Just send that to me. Oh, you're farming. Don't have time to do all this. But your moneymaker's Patreon, man. Surely you make more money on Patreon than you do farming. Al Modder, Simple P says, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Just send me your stuff. You don't even have to release it. Just send it to me. I ain't gonna share with nobody. Just be a bud. Be a doll. Be a real cool guy. Oh yeah, revalidate your files there, Budwolf. Yeah, doesn't hurt to do that once in a while. Or have you cleared your shader cache in a while, Bloodwolf? Should do that. I think the best thing to do is first of all, clear your shader cache, and then start a game, start a fresh save game, no mods on the default, just one of the default maps, and kind of load everything in. I think I've seen some people say you either sit still and let shaders load in. I've also seen like run around and help the shaders load in, and then you exit the game and your shaders should be nice and cached. But maybe see if that'll fix your crashing when you try to save. Ooh, 60,000 bushels for free, and you'll send mods. That's tempting, man. Ooh, grain vac for like 30K. Ooh, yeesh. Hell with that noise. I think I'd rather chop silage in 2019 muddy mess than sit around waiting to get loaded by a grain vac. Actually, I think I'd I think I'd rather pay Bob's $10,000 for a 64x map than haul that shit. Ah, maybe not. I wouldn't go that far. I wonder if he still has that as his one of his Patreon tiers. You nice grain bagger? Yeah, we do. Someone in Eddie's Discord here. I don't know if it was Tad, maybe Drosty. I think maybe Tad. On one of them guys had one in a previous game they were gonna convert. There was that one I was using. It's not a great model. I mean, it's been converted for game after game, but I actually didn't mind using it. I just had to just needed to edit the bags to make them longer, and I never did that. That's one of those things. Grain bags, I don't mind doing in the game, but loading, handling, unloading grain bags just sounds like a pain in the ass. I've never loaded or unloaded anything in or out of a grain bag, but I was hauling organic beans from a neighbor, and he was loading out of a grain bag, out of a bin. That wasn't so bad. He was loading it into his grain cart and then loading our trucks. That wasn't so bad. That's not a bad way to do it. Do the slow crap while everyone's out unloading at the elevator or plants, you know. Saving. Autosave. If you don't have the what's it called, like real save game or like autosave, or I don't remember what the mod is called. If you don't have it, that is one of those necessary mods for me. It always like annoys me. By default, you just keep going along, going along. The game doesn't save, but it only saves when you go to the escape menu or any of the menus, and then it saves. It's like, well, and then it takes forever too. But like maybe you hit escape when you're at the end of a field, and then it saves. Well, then you end up like way past where you want to be. See what that mod is. What's it even called? Real autosave. That's what it is. Real autosave. I had it. It wasn't the same name in 22, but I started using them on exactly like it in 22, and it was nice. The only thing I did prefer the 22 version because it had a countdown timer. Like I don't know if it was 5 or 10 seconds before autosave would kick on, and it let you know it was coming basically. Whereas this one kind of surprises you. You just feel your game lagging, and then the autosave icon comes up. But between that and the real autosave, you gotta have easy dev control. That's definitely a necessary mod. John Deere, no, I don't. This map does not have dry corn built into it. No, not on at least not at the sell points. That would have to be added in manually. Which is actually pretty simple to do. If you'd like, I could even tab out and show you how to do it. I mean, as long as you have a placeable grain system with dry corn, adding it to the map is no big deal. And as long as you have some basic XML experience, you don't have to be a wizard or anything. You could be stupid like me. And I'm pretty damn slow. Think you'll run a full New Holland farm again? You've been running Versatile on your last map, Blood Wolf. New Holland's nice, underappreciated sometimes. Pretty cheap horsepower. At least used to be. I don't know about it anymore. Everything is just expensive, but yeah, I'd like to keep running some New Holland. I like running a mix of stuff. This day has been kind of fun for that, having a mix of everything. A rainbow farm. I mean, between Case, Deer, New Holland, and stuff, it's been kind of nice. Am I farming the whole map? Not quite. No. What I got? I'm like shy of 1,600 acres, I think. Plenty for farm sim, honestly. Although it's gone pretty quick. I don't know, it's been fun though. Corn usually drags on just because I'm only running one combine in corn, but most of the small grains and beans go pretty quick running 2 combines. Saves can get boring without a mix of brands. Yeah, sometimes, yeah. I don't know, Jake and we were running all case on our NP save. That was fine. I've run all deer saves before, but having a little bit of everything's kind of nice. I don't know. Switch it up. I don't know. I lean more like case, born and raised case family, but there are some deers I like, some New Hollands. You know, I like versatile, and other stuff. I don't know. It just kind of depends on what mods come out. Because I mean, sometimes there's just nice mods of different brands. That's like I kind of want to run that. I want that thing. Think you can justify 1190 on this map? Definitely. I think so. I don't know. You can run it on whatever map you want, man. Shit, I'm running 2 combines on this map. Pretty good. I mean, good size. I mean, 40-foot heads on both of them. I don't know if I could keep up with 2 combines and, you know, full yield potential wheat if I had much bigger heads. It doesn't help that Lexion needs a bigger grain tank. That's the problem. Is it fills up too fast. At some point, that Lexion's gonna go down the road. I mean, the deer has been that 680's been nice. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna replace that Lexion with though. Atco is super underrated for sure. They got some nice equipment. 4 combines? Do you think I should run 4? What 4 combines should I run? I got the 680 deer. I got the 595R Lexion. What should I add? No crotch cam. Not right now, Mike. I didn't feel like setting it up. I had a hard enough time getting the stream set up to begin with, and even then I'm not happy with my quality, but it's good enough for who it's for, which is you guys. Like, that's how little I care about you. I'm okay with my stream looking kind of like shit. Just kidding. No, I just did. It's like, it was not good content, me trying to fix stuff, and I don't know. Setting up the webcam sounds like a pain in the ass I don't want to deal with right now. I don't even know why I started streaming. I didn't want to push it, you know. I mean, look at how many people watch Owen without a webcam. We need a Smebby face cam reveal on his next stream, I think. You're surprised I don't have a 715? Who do you think I am, Mike? Do you think I'm Jake? I mean, I am, but other Jake? I should run 4 8820s with 20-foot heads. Well, there you go. I mean, that would be exactly like what I'm running now, just double the amount of combines, but we'd still be taking a 80-foot swath. That's not a bad idea. I think I'm gonna do that. We're gonna sell the Deer and the Lexion, and I'm gonna buy 4 of those. Done. I think Mike would enjoy watching that, wouldn't you, Mike? Oh, so I get the reference now, Mike. Sorry, I'm a little slow. Ah, Mike in with another good one. This guy. I knew you'd support the 8820s. You're an old school fella. 30-foot heads though, huh? There's no way I could keep up then. Honestly, I don't even know about. Yeah, maybe you could. I don't know. You don't know until you know, you know? How's your save going, Mike? Are you still on? Oh, don't answer. Don't tell me the name. It's Sudbury. You still running Sudbury? I saw you had a screenshot yesterday. Overloading your little 886 or 8. Is that what it is? 886 or no? 6 something. I don't even know what the model is. Your little inner smashable. Your little binder there. You were just chooching her. I like those little tractors. They're nice little utility rigs. I still haven't bought that McCormick or little Magnum yet. Maxim? Are they Maxims or Magnums? I think they're little Magnums. I have not bought one yet, and I have not downloaded the update yet either. They're in here, aren't they? MTA. Okay, they are. MX. They're MXs. They are Maxims. Okay. Yeah, Magnums are only the large frame. 884. That's right. Might be. I'm not familiar with those tractors whatsoever. I mean, I know I've seen them before, those little internationals, but I have no experience with them really. Is rolling fields worth it still? I honestly don't know if it is worth it or not. I do it. I don't know what the percentage boost you get though. I'm not sure. I think the more acres you do, the more worth it can become. But if you're running pretty small, I don't think it's justified as much. But don't quote me on that. That's just something I read. Nice, Jake. That's a good show. Better than Letterkenny. I'm saying it. I'm calling it right now. It's better than Letterkenny. Not that Letterkenny isn't good, because it's an amazing, iconic show, but Jared Kiso knocked it out of the park with Shorzy. I mean, it has you laughing and crying within the span of like 60 seconds. It's unreal. Chicken's unbelievable. Oh, it still crashes, Bloodwolf. Did you clear your shader cache? Or did you just do your verifying files? How come I switched off of RCS? I just kind of felt like it. I just wanted to see if I liked it without RCS again. That and yeah, simple brings up a good point. But 22-inch rows. Smebby did his 22-inch version of the map, and 4x maps and 22-inch rows do not go hand in hand. I mean, you can do 22-inch rows, but it gets wonky. You get funny stuff going on. So, also, why is my map doing that? Why do I have these weird squares coming up? I swear, this game sometimes. Who wants? Is Jonesy here? Jonesy wants up. Speaking of Letterkenny and Shores, we got my Letterkenny dogs here. Their namesake. A couple of dumb hockey players come up to produce stand the other day. For sure, Jacob. Shorzy is still awesome. It was awesome, is awesome, will be awesome. It made me realize I can still feel. And there's even more of these pockets coming. What is happening? Oh, they disappear. Texture loading issue? I've had texture loading issues but not like that. I have it like spreading lime where it takes forever for some of the lime textures to load in. But what is this game? Honestly, what is this trash game? It does that. I personally didn't have any problems on reading with the texture loading. I saw Cole did on one of his saves. I don't know about all of his saves. But and then I had no problem on reading, but then RCS Forest River I had trouble with, but I have not tried it on this non-RCS version yet. Oh damn, that sucks, Blood Wolf. But not to mention the fact that this game has just kind of started running like shit anyways. I don't know if it was a previous update or something, but after that, my game just started running like dog shit. Even on the base game or the base map, like no mods loaded in. I had a hard time with performance on there. I don't know what was going on. Something got broke. Giants broke their own game. I mean, how do you screw up that bad? Reading is on AG Farms Patron. He's got his 1X map Denman, Nebraska. I think Cole's played that. It looks pretty nice. Honestly, kind of a similar feel to Reading, but maybe a little flatter. It's Nebraska versus Rolling Hills of Minnesota. Oh, my truck's stuck. Yep. Damn, that same corner. I swear, every few loads they just kind of meet up there. Damn trucks. You just might as well give up converting stuff, Mike. You have the worst luck with that, man. Oh, let's see. Okay, we have an available truck here. What the hell? I forget about this truck. I don't have him ever hauling grain because he likes to asshole all the other trucks. I don't know why. It looked like the AI stuff was all set up right, but this guy just doesn't stop behind other trucks on auto drive for whatever reason. What am I gonna do with this guy? What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, I need someone's gotta go get some seat totes, and that's gonna take forever. I don't know if I'll do that on stream because it's boring. Moving pallets back and forth. Dock. That's weird. Mike, one of the things I do though, I don't when I first convert a mod, I don't even zip it up. I throw the mod file. I mean, it has the same mod name. It's like FS25 underscore whatever, and that folder goes in. That way, I can quick edit stuff without having to rezip every time. Should try that and see what it does. I mean, I don't obviously zipping it up versus unzipped. It should still load in the game, but try converting something again. That's a helpful tip. And then if you make changes to it, you don't have to leave the game. You just reload the mod. I use easy dev control to reload the mod, or sometimes even reload store items, depending on if I bought it yet or not. And that will reload the stuff you made changes to in the i3D and XML, depending on what it is. Sometimes you do have to restart the game for some stuff, but not everything. The big rolling hills map. The Reading Minnesota, Mr. Gordy. I think that's probably the one I've been talking about. Reading Minnesota by AG Farms. It's on his. That one's on his Patreon. Seems like something maybe you should have released by now publicly, but I don't know. I'm not the modder. I ain't the mapper. Grab a van body and pallet jack. Actually, I would not mind having a pallet jack or a pallet jack mod for 25. That would actually be a lot helpful rather than running the damn forklift in and out. Didn't we had a pallet jack mod in 22? I feel like it was bugged out or something though. There is one, Tally? Hell yeah. Oh shit, yeah, there's a drivable one. No shit. There's one on the in-game mod hub? No way. Pallet trucks pack. Oh, okay, that one's not the drivable one. I mean, yeah, it's movable. Huh. I should. Honestly, I should go grab that. Should I do it? Should I go do that? I should have. I could still put this guy in course play, I guess. Especially now we're on the straight rounds. Shouldn't be a big deal. Well, thank you, Tally and Jake. We'll go grab that. On the hub, you know what I'm saying. I have to restart all my hired workers again. Need a farm tour? I suppose. You guys really haven't seen much. Boom. Plain and simple. Even moving the spreader. Nice. And if I give a farm tour, it's gonna take a little while just because I have like 4 different farms set up right now. I mean, under one farm, they're one farm, but like 4 different locations, just spreading stuff out. I ran out of room. My first two, I started out with 2 farms or 2 locations and kind of ran out of room on both. So we had to buy a couple more properties up just to store my crap. "22-inch rows, hot dog." Smebby, he was excited about this. He had the exclamation mark there. That's how jazzed he was about adding 22-inch. That's how jazzed I am about 22-inch rows too. You have to exclaim it. All the pics of reading are flat. Psh, nuh-uh. They're not big hills. It's rolling Minnesota hills, man. I actually got to go out and run around the map. There's like a handful of flat spots, but most of the map is nice rolling hills. Is 22-inch rows fire? Yes. Oh. I'm not really opinionated on 22 versus 30. I don't know. 22. It's something cool and different. We're still good. Thinking about building a root crop farm? There you go, Blood Wolf. Do it. Although single player is kind of a pain in the ass. Don't matter, we're not doing end rows anyways. Clockwise. Wonder if that was the right way there. Oh, hell yeah, we are going the right way. And then this guy. Raise late, lower early. Gonna start him off over here. I don't feel like driving him to the other side of the field. Am I doing beats on this save? Yeah. I did 1 season of beats so far. One harvest of beats. And it was kind of a test harvest to see if I could actually manage it on single player. And it was not bad, so I added a few more acres this year. Still not a lot, because it is kind of a pain in the ass, but just a little bit more. You need to get resumed. Oh, are we out of flowers? This guy was hauling flowers. Yeah, we are out of flowers. He can start hauling wheat then. I think both of my straight trucks can haul wheat. That or have them all on corn. I guess it don't really matter. He's on corn. This guy's on corn. Got the big trucks on corn. Big truck. Put you to wheat. He must have had the last load of wheat. Alright. Brief. We're going to do a brief farm tour. We got the main farm here. Nothing crazy. It's we got CM squareds. Nice shop and coal storage here. I actually really like this building. I wasn't sold on it at first, but it's really grown on me. We got the shop section over here. Be nice. And then a lot of cold storage, which I don't know. I like big shops, but not like everything has to be in the shop side. But the cold storage is nice and big. I got a lot of crap in here. Little Quonset. It's North Dakota. You got to have the Quonsets. This was a pretty recent building I put on here. Seed storage is in here. I think AG Farms made this, actually. Pretty nice building. I do like it. Tenders in here and seed storage. Then this is my other farm here. The other primary farm. LGR is nice. I guess I'd call this a Quonset too. Just a different style. Maybe it's got a different name, but I don't know, little building over here. Don't really keep much in here. I forgot to repaint that. Oops. But I keep my fuel truck usually stays in here. I got my tanks in there for the TG. Boom. I don't know, nothing crazy. Farmhouse. Then I also kind of procured this place here. I did not change anything here. This is just tillage, storage, the old sprayer that I upgraded to a self-propelled sprayer, so I don't really use that anymore. We know where. Oh, he's in here. 4830 is in here. That is the model, right? 4830? Yeah. Nothing crazy there, just extra storage. Feed equipment is stored down here. Again, nothing crazy, just a shop. Shop with the bead equipment. I'd like to see some more bead equipment come out. That'd be nice. And then lastly, we've got another satellite farm here. Just a couple of Quonsets. Anyways, that's kind of the quick version of the farm tour. Let's see. What is that even called? He does have some nice yellow bead equipment. He doesn't want to share with me, though. Alright, he's rolling. I have not set this building up yet for actually buying seed. One day I'll get it, but I haven't felt like putting in the work yet. I can feel my game slowing down with all those machines running. I think that may be the last thing I need, Mike. Black International LT with a bird banger to pull that. As soon as I hit like 2017, I think that's when those LTs came out, and I will. I think I was actually. I plan on getting some LTs on the fleet. Replace the old Volvos. I'm pretty sure that's when these came out. Maybe 16? See, okay, there's a 2017. What about 2016? Oh, they did. Okay, they launched in 16. I think. Who made this LT? It's just an edit of the Plains and Prairies one. I'm not sure. I actually don't know who did it. They just, yeah, pretty much added that as an option. I like these wheel configs, actually. Short, though. These are like some shorty 22s. Dietz? Oh, Dietz did this? Okay. Well, then it's not public. Ooh, I do not like that in Alec whatsoever. I mean, that just has farm truck written all over it. Get real. All right, I think we need our corn totes here. Always get lost in these store categories. Still not used to these. 22s was better. Also, another mod. If you don't have the manual tarp cover mod, get it. I love that. It's awesome. Makes these work a little better too. You can manually open the lids by just standing next to it, but also you can manually open tarps by standing outside. But you have the option to have it, the old way. In cab remote is what it's called. That's just the default way. You can have both universal or just manually outside. It's kind of nice. Do I know how to find the DLC files? I do not know. Cow baby, DeKalb corn. That's 5. And I think I have one left yet. I think we'll just start with, I think this will end up being 8. Oh, shit. Ran through the wall. Truck here yet? No. Where is he? Oh, he's stuck. He's stuck because I parked this guy in the way. He's trying, though. I need to take the backup beeper off of this thing. Stat. You don't agree with the rules of this stream? Okay. You changed your name spelling. That's great, Dylan. That's classic D-Long there. Why do you do that to me? There we go. For strength disabled. There we go. Where are my pallet jacks? I think they call them trucks. Mr. JWB, how's it going? Pallet. Oh, we got. Just hold the phone. Now we had to add truck into this. Should have just stuck with pallet. What category do we think these are? Forklifts, maybe? No. Wonder if it says on the mod page what category they are. Miscellaneous category. Okay. Probably in here. What is this? Bumper for the Mercedes-Benz pack. Okay. All right. Corsair not in here. Unless I went by them. I don't think I did. This miscellaneous category. No. Oh, here we go. Okay. There's too many miscellaneous categories. I mean, for real. There are only two. Okay, we got small and a larger one. Is it just longer? Maybe. Oh, yeah. I should just lease this. So expensive, you know? Oh, you landed out here. Like reading all over again. Pallets everywhere. Whoa. Oh, yeah. My steering wheel with this. Oh, cool. Crank it. Crank it all, son. Just pretend it's your hog. Feels weird with with wheel and pedal. He's not even walking. At least, oh, there we go. Oh, you just got to go fast enough, maybe? Nope. It's like he wanted to take a step there. There he's walking. Huh, I wonder why. There we go. It depends on where you're going. It's a game. I have a little latency issues because I got so many machines going. Oh yeah, I can use my joystick. Oh, it didn't even lift it. I guess it did, kind of. Not very high though. I don't know if I'll make the jump onto the trailer. It needs to go higher. Damn. I don't think I'm gonna make it. Oh, he went around. Went around the long way. Forgot to stop him. Door's open. Just a little bit of baldness there, Jimmy. I mean, it's the new hip look, you know, going bald. Get rid of that grass there too. Meep meep. I need Jake here to bump this dock. I'm not a dock bumper. I don't know what I'm doing. I suck at this. I just follow choppers, man. I drive next to choppers. That's all I'm good for. I mean, I was good enough where I was at, but got to get a little more squared up. Still a little to the side, but that's okay. Just a little askew. Boom. Yeah, that's... I don't think he's going to make it in there. Oh, I can adjust my axles. Interesting. Be nice if I could lower them. Drop my bags. Sliding triple, huh? Yeah, I don't think that pallet jack is going to make it in there. I'll have to drop them. I'll have to drop with the forklift and then... Yeah, maybe I can move them with the pallet jack here. Except for the fact that he's stuck. That's awesome. That is not awesome. I'm gonna cheat to start here. No! My door! My door! Alright, later, Michael. Yeah, let's see if I don't think I can even drive this thing in here. Oh, you have to start the engine. Huh? Kinda. Not really. What a shit show. Maybe I should try this in first person view here. Hardly lifting it. Not even really lifting it. Yeah, it does. It does need a deck ramp, don't it? I can't see what I'm doing. Honestly, I'm probably better off with the forklift. That thing does fit in here. I mean, it kind of works. Don't I don't like whatever this guy is doing though. This thing, it does suck. Alley Farmer, how's it going? To the lift. I actually got it wrong. Pretty good with this thing the last time. Okay, my mic is back here. I had to mute myself. I have laundry going, and the spin cycle gets loud. I need to fix that thing. It's got a bearing going out. The thing's just gonna explode on me one of these days. But we don't concern ourselves with such things. We're not worried about it. That's why I got such a good deal on it. It was going out when I bought it used, and it's not even gonna be that hard to fix it, but you know, procrastination. You know how it be. I'm gonna turn that truck off. It's just sitting out there idling right now. It actually doesn't go too bad. It actually is pretty quick with this forklift, but it's just kind of tight in here. A smaller forklift would be perfect. Yeah, that's pretty much it, Simple B. Yeah, that's the sounds we're expecting. Be like Burt Reynolds. Oh, shit. I was doing there. Right, I should do that. That should be my role model for life, Cody. Oh, laundry's it's done. Dogs go crazy when they hear the what do you call that? The chime go off. The annoyingly long Samsung washer sound. If you know, you know. Actually, my mic's not picking it up. Maybe it does when I'm talking, but it's not picking it up when I'm not. I'll launder those clothes, man. Oh. Just shove it over a little bit. Just shove it in there. It fits chips. This honestly, it's not so bad loading up the corn seed. It's the million totes of soybean seed that gets old. I should really just get that stuff in bulk and not get it in totes. I don't know. I always buy the wheat. I buy my wheat seed just from the default, the bins on the at the elevator, but everything else I buy in totes. But I might reconsider my bean seed. My beets. I got Vanny's new pallets of those. That'll be nice. To be honest, the in-game GPS system is so good. I wouldn't go that far, Blood Wolf. I'm not gonna call it so good, but it's not bad. I used to hate it, but it has grown on me a little bit. But I would really like the old guidance steering mod back. I use a few different GPSs actually in 25. I use the default more often than not, but then I have enhanced vehicle. I use that GPS once in a while, and then I have used Courseplay GPS before. Like if I go back to seating again, I'll probably use that just since he's already on Courseplay, and if I want to finish, we'll just use the Courseplay GPS. It's nice, kind of nice having options, but if it could all just be one, that'd be great. Soybeans take the tender to the dealer. The thing is, what I like about the seed totes is the realistic pricing that Legacy has on them. I'm not sure how accurate it is for today's prices, but it's somewhat realistic. So that's kind of why I like it. Whereas buying from the straight from the dealer, it's all one price for all the seed, no matter what you use it for: corn, beans, wheat. And I mean, beet seed is freaking expensive. I'm sure if you got all your seed from the dealer, it probably balances out, like evens out, but I don't know. I like the different prices we got here. Cheesy Blaster, hi fella. This is a live stream. Do you know what that is? Because I barely know, honestly. I used to do these things many, many years ago, and then I quit. I retired, and now I've come out of retirement. But I'm getting too old for this stuff, is the word I'm going to use. Sure. Oh, Legacy, you've been creeping in here, man. You've been creeping. 2023 prices. Well, still, regardless, it's better. I like even 2023 prices better than just every seed being the same price, you know? I would really like there to be a tender setup for these totes too, like there was a couple in 22. It wouldn't be that hard to convert, but I think Smebby had one and DJ did too. All right, good enough. Close you. I could haul some more seed. Actually, maybe I'll load up my beet seed. That's going to be some of the first stuff we plant. Do I use Antlers depreciation mod? Yes, I have been using it. I'm not completely sold if I necessarily... I don't know how to even put this. Like, if it's not... I wouldn't call it a necessary mod, but, like, the function of it, I don't necessarily see the value of it. I mean, I get the purpose is for things to hold value, but, like, you just... In Farm Sim, you don't exactly put in the same hours that you do in real life. So, like, the in-game's depreciation, yeah, it might be excessive, but when most people don't even put 100 hours on a machine, I don't know if I necessarily see the value. But that being said, maybe there are probably some people that put gobs of hours on their machines, but I'm not one of them. Until this save, I've actually put a few hours on some, but you're not putting thousands. You're not putting thousands of hours on stuff here. But I'm using it, so I gotta figure out how much beet seed I need. Legacy is the king of lurking. Yeah, yeah. I'm not surprised. Not surprised he was in here. He's always kind of creeping around corners, looking to abduct someone. Wait, that's someone else. That's not Legacy. He's not an abductor. Maybe he is. I guess I don't know him that well. Sugar beets. I'm only doing 80 acres of beets, so I don't need a lot. Last year, I think I only did 50. Just I enjoy doing the beets, but I'm not I'm not exactly ready for the grind, you know. So let's see, 75 average. So I did a little bit of mathing. I guess my values are different than your guys's. I went into precision, and each soil type, it tells you like what soil type uses how much seed, like seed rates. So there's low, standard, and high, and that is set in the precision farming mod. It tells you liters per hectare, so you can figure out like what field. I usually go with the standard amount is what I base my math off of, but just do a little math and multiply the liters per hectare times the hectares or convert it to acres, whatever you got to do. And you get a pretty close idea of how much seed you're going to need. And this is with precision. I'm sure base game isn't too hard. You just got to figure out how much seed usage is, but do a little math and you can kind of get a rough idea of how much seed you need. Kind of add a little realism to guessing how many totes you need to buy, or if you're filling bulk bins, how much you need to haul into your bulk bins. But that's how I do it. So I got 79, or no, I got 75.79 acres times my precision is edited for different seed usage. I don't know if I did edit beets, but I have 25.9 liters per acre. Oh, I need just shy of like 2,000 liters. How many do those pallets hold? 1,600. Of course, they're going to be like 300 shy. So it's expensive too. Beet seed is ridiculous. I mean, one of these buckets, what, a couple grand? A grand? I don't even know. Just got to do the math. What do we have? 3 by 4 times 3. That's 36 buckets. 1,100, almost $1,200 per bucket here. That's wild. We just need a TPF stream. Good luck with that. That guy hardly comes around anymore, let alone streams. I don't know. I think I'll just buy one for now in case my math is off. Wonder if the pallet truck will work with this pallet. Maybe it's built a little better. If I don't run myself into a wall. I wish my character would just walk. Nice. Oh, there he was. Crank it. So weird. I remember when we first got 25 and we were driving around the pressure washer. That was one of the goofiest things I have ever seen. We stuck? I just gotta ram it in there. Come on. There we go. Come on. And now I'm stuck. I bet that's stuck in the wall. Oh no, we're good. All right. So much for that thing. You are getting sold and deleted. All right. You're getting heavy lifted in there. Screw it. Cheating. My truck stuck again. I think there might be a stuck truck somewhere. Nope, they're rolling. Impressive. And we still have money rolling in. Hot dog. Grab it. I wish there was maybe a nicer van trailer out there. This one's alright. I don't know. Maybe I'm just too picky. Ooh, I can feel my frames dropping right now. Frames are low, but spirits are high. That's all that matters. Even with the frame generation on, my performance is still shit sometimes. I have a nice PC. That's the frustrating part. Although I do have 2 machines on Courseplay and 4 trucks on auto drive. That does not help. Uses a lot of CPU, and this is a terribly optimized CPU game. I have an AMD card tally. What is it? I gotta remember. Oh, 7800 XT. I think it's kind of comparable to a. I don't even know what that'd be, like a 4070, 48. Probably not a 4080, but like a 4070 maybe. I could be wrong on that. It is what, a couple years old now. I mean, definitely not. It's not top of the line by any means, but for the time, it was damn good. Oop. According to Google, the the NVIDIA equivalent to the RX 7800 XT is the GeForce RTX 4070. Slightly better performance, though. Taden, how's it going, brother? Get those trucks all shined up, man. Nice having some neighbors with some bars for you. It's like coming over to the neighbors for a cup of sugar, but no, we need polishing supplies. No, taking a break from the polishing, man. I suppose you guys have been farming like crazy. Saw you guys got all the stuff by me done. At least it looked like all planted and rolled and whatnot. We're just 2 inches off there. It would have helped if whoever placed this ramp maybe could have done it a little more square. I thought I'd like it at an angle, but I think being square would have been a little nicer. There we go. There we go. What do we have here? We still got a tote of corn and a tote of beaners left. Tote of beans. Totes. The goats. Nice. That's not bad, Taden. I mean, there's still time left to get stuff done. I mean, you guys started pretty early. I guess I thought. I mean, just given the weather and stuff being cold, I thought maybe a little early for beans, but I'm no farmer. I'm an equipment operator, a steering wheel holder, so I don't take any agronomy advice from me. Then again, who knows? I know the corn probably not a big deal. I just wasn't sure about beans. They were maybe a little early or not. At least it wasn't. It was cool, but it wasn't like cold and wet. Cold rains can be a killer. I'm gonna put this right in front of the door just to piss everyone off. I have never once used that man door. I only go through the big doors because I'm a big guy. That's not true. That is a lie. It's a nice. I do like this ramp though. This is on the in-game hub. Really, plant They want you beans colder than corn, huh? Interesting. I feel like that's kind of backwards of the conventional thinking, though, isn't it? That being, again, that being said, I am no agronomist. I am the farthest thing from. I am a farm sim agronomist. I know what to do in farm sim, and that's about it. And even then, that's pushing it. I spread manure, and I drive trucks. That's my area of expertise. And even then, I'm not good at either of those. I just have done a lot of it. I should really face these the other way. That's the worst part about loading this trailer is you have to throw them in the narrow way. But then when I go to load them into the tenders, I would like them the wider way. I don't know what to do about that. Almost have to handle them twice, like set it sideways and then push it up, which I might end up doing. I don't know. You gotta pay attention to what side the handle's on too, if you're gonna be realistic about it, anyways. Oh, I'm good at getting stuck. Don't worry about that. If there's one guy around here. Actually, I haven't gotten any equipment stuck for quite a while. I had like a real problem the first like 3 years I worked for these guys, but the first few years it was so wet around here. That was like 2017 was pretty bad. 18 wasn't horrible, but 2019 that was the worst year everywhere. But yeah, I got stuff stuck like crazy. But that was justified. Now it's my boss. He's been getting stuff stuck lately. I probably pull him out more than anything now. What brand did I get this stuff? We're gonna mix some Bex in with some DeKalb. Although I got Taylor's semi stuck with the side dump 2 weeks, 3 weeks ago maybe, but that was only because I was dumping manure in a horrible spot. Like you run out of room and you're kind of screwed. You got to do what you got to do to get empty or to get unloaded and get out of there. It's just a tight old, it's like in an old gravel pit, but like not a legit gravel pit. Just a farmer had a vein of gravel in their field, so they just started digging into it. Well, this guy's got a place like that I was hauling manure to, and just horribly uneven ground to begin with, like just gouges in the ground from him digging in with a bucket to get gravel out of here. And I hit a really bad one with the trailer tire. I set back the trailer into this dip, and of course couldn't get myself out. Had to get pulled out of that. That was a pain in the ass. Trying to think of the last time I actually got equipment stuck. Other than that, though, I feel like every year chopping silage you get stuck. Doesn't matter whether it's dry or wet. You're gonna get something stuck chopping. I think this year I didn't get stuck at all, actually. 2 years ago I did. We had a couple rain days in silage 2 years ago. Nothing bad, though. A couple years ago, haylage, I got stuck a couple times. Not bad, but still, you're stuck. It's a pain in the ass. Last thing you want to do is have to get pulled out and slow everything down. That tote of bean seed. If anything, I should pull that Bex box and use it first, since it's carryover. Ugh, I hate when the boxes get stuck on the damn forks. There we go. Nothing like moving totes here. How do I go about doing stainless? I have not done much stainless. I'm a little scared too. I did my breathers. The first time I did stainless was this last summer. I did my breathers, and I'm not happy with how they turned out. I had swirls in them, and I went to Kramer in town. He's our local polishing wizard. I'm not sure if you're familiar with Kramer, double K in Brookings here, but that's who I learned from polishing, and he helped me get aluminum down pretty good. I'm still a little lazy and don't do a perfect job, but way better than I was after his quote unquote tutelage, but stainless, I haven't got it down yet. Whatever you do, he does not recommend doing visors. And I don't even know about doing exhaust pipes. What stainless are you wanting to do, Tayden? The only thing I've done is breathers, and they're better than they were. They were horribly wind rashed, just faded from plain and simple wind rash and bugs and stuff like that. So I definitely brought some shine back, but with some swirl, unfortunately. But you gotta have it's different products. You gotta get trying to think for the cut. I have to look at my kit that I got for it. They use different wheels and different bars for stainless. You don't want to use your aluminum cutting bar and your aluminum compound. I don't know if it'll ruin anything, but at the very least, it won't do a good job. I don't know how much room I'm going to need for all this seed. I've got eight or so totes of corn. I shouldn't need a hell of a lot of room, but bean's going to take a lot of space. Or maybe I make a placeable seed buy point with just adjusted for beans, and I only buy beans from the. Maybe that's what I'll do. Yeah. You're gonna get moved, little tote. Totes my goats. Wonder how my seeding is going. He's cheeching. Good on. Plenty of seed, plenty of starter. I have it set to use seed. Heat shields on mufflers is what you started, and you hit it without sanding, and it was okay, but it wasn't perfect. Up sanding. Huh. I have never sanded stainless. Like I said, I've only done breathers, and I did not sand them. I don't know anything about sanding stainless. That might help. He's just been buying seed. Yeah, he's been buying seed this whole time. Son of a bitch. Gotta remember to turn that stuff off. I don't know, if you're ever in a pinch and you're ordering some polishing stuff, honestly, if I were you, I would just I buy a lot of my stuff from Kramer's. My stainless stuff I did order, but Kramer at Double K and Brookings, he's got a lot of stuff on hand. He's got wheels and compounds. Mostly, I know he's got all the aluminum stuff you could ever need on hand, as long as you grab them on business hours. But that being said, I usually also have stuff too, if you're ever in a pinch. I'm trying to think. The wheels are. I've got like a teal. It's like a teal color wheel. I think that's the finishing one though. I can't remember what color the cut one is, or maybe that is the cutting one, and the finishing one is white. I'm not sure, but it's a black. There's a black bar for. Man, now I'm blanking. There's a black bar might be cutting, and then there's another weird colored one for color. It might be purple for color. I'm guessing that is. That makes sense. I don't know. I watched a couple videos on stainless. Evan Steger. If you ever need if you're just trying to quick learn stuff by yourself, Evan Steger's YouTube channel, which maybe you've seen some of this stuff already, but Renegade's videos and Evan Steger's videos are always helpful. That's how I first learned, but even then, you don't learn everything on the videos. Like the biggest thing I had to jump, the biggest hurdle I had was keeping pressure, in order to keep the right pressure, you have to kind of hold it in the right way and be comfortable. That was my biggest thing to figure out, was proper way of holding the machine. Once I got that figured out, everything, it just got easy after that. Use glass cleaner. Yeah, that's another thing, is the heat is a problem. But I can't remember if I used my high speed polisher or the variable speed. I mean, you do want some heat, but you don't want too much heat because you will burn it. That's the finicky thing about stainless, is burning it. Luckily, I didn't do that. I just ended up with swirls, which is fixable. Once you burn something, you're done. You can't. I don't think you can get the burn out. So what is T88? Is that a Renegade product? Is that their brown bar? Renegade T. That is their brown bar. Yeah, I guess. Oh, Maverick. T88 Triple E Brown. Okay, that is their brown bar. Okay, see, I thought that's what Kramer got, but Kramer gets a different brown bar. Obviously, different people have different preferences for polishing stuff, but I've come to trust what Kramer has figured out over the years. I mean, he's tried a number of different products, and whatever his brown bar is, it's good. I mean, the company he's built around polishing, I mean, happened for a reason. So whatever products he gets, that's what I buy. They had I think I ordered a stainless kit bundle. Aluminum stainless polishing. I don't think it was the mini kit, but maybe ordered what was in their mini kit. See, this is different than what I have. Okay, they got the black bar. See, I didn't need all this stuff they have in this kit, but so they got a black bar cut, yellow bar. It's a yellow bar for color, and then they've got a pink and red flannel. Those are not the colors that I have for flannels. I think I maybe went off of what one of the videos says, one of Renegade's videos. But I am not sure. I have not ventured deep into the stainless just because I'm scared to screw it up. That, and I know Kyle, he does not recommend doing anything flat stainless because it's not forgiving. I mean, if you think doing a heat shield or breathers is hard to get without swirls, you do a flat visor, you see swirling so bad. I mean, I don't think anybody can do a perfect job on stainless, but round stainless is just a lot more forgiving because it's curved and the light bends around it. Even that's aluminum too. Aluminum, like tanks are so much more forgiving than any flat surface. Who knew we would be talking about polishing during the stream? I did not expect that. My first stream back in like a decade. It's been like, it had to have been over a year. It was like last winter. I was maybe doing a little truck sim. Maybe, I wonder. Crazy. Y'all are watching me just run a forklift too. How crazy is that? Y'all must be bored. That or maybe I'd hope you're multitasking, not just watching me. That'd be bad. Real bad. Like half of these totes are all facing different directions. Those have the levers on the opposite side as these other two. Not as much of a pain in the ass as I thought it would be to just turn them this direction, but it's still like one more step slowing me down. Yeah, Cheesy, you think you can go do some polishing now? Honestly, I would do more polishing. I would love to polish, for money for other people, but it's such a pain in the ass. It really is. If I could just sit down and actually polish, it's all the prep. It's the mounting and dismounting the wheels that really discourages me from doing it, and why I don't even want to do my own truck. But it's so expensive to have someone do it for you. That's why I learned to do it, is because I didn't want to pay money for someone to do my truck. Oh my god, are we tipping this thing? Kind of seemed like we were. Your battery box turned out better in the tank? I gotcha. Yeah, I suppose it just depends. What I don't like, see, tanks are interesting for me. I do the main sides of the tank I don't mind doing whatsoever. It's the flat faces, the ends, that I have a harder time getting done right. That's why the ends of my tank are painted, because I just did not. When I first polished them, I didn't do a good job, just because I didn't quite have flat surfaces figured out. I have since figured out flat surfaces, but it was a struggle. And I've kept painting them just because now I like the look of them painted. It also helps having the high speed now. Having the high speed grinder polisher makes a world of difference. You can just burn through it. You don't have to manage your speed at all. Just burn through the aluminum. I was always scared of jumping from the variable speed to a high speed, because those things, I've gotten caught by that high speed twice now, and I've gotten lucky. It hasn't done much damage, but those things will bite you if you're not careful. What are they? 6,000 RPM? It's crazy. They hurt. Yeah, I kind of do a mix of both. For the most part, all my cutting I do with the high speed 6,000. But coloring I did with the variable speed, and I think my stainless I did with the variable speed too. Yeah, you can just, like, tanks seem like they just took forever, especially mine. I got 125-gallon tanks, and my truck just takes forever to get through. With the variable speed, it's just so slow trying to build that heat. But yeah, the high speed, that was a lifesaver. Just, you gotta be careful with those things. Around corners, like my steps are tank mounted. I have tank mounted steps. And there's edges. And you get caught on that. It flew back, and that got my arm. And since then, I have worn long sleeves. You always wear long pants. Never do short sleeves with a high speed polisher. Never done polishing or buffing. You do enjoy detailing, though? I do too. It's kind of satisfying. I did enjoy the metal polishing more than detailing, though. Paint buffing, I haven't done a lot of paint buffing, though. I've done one pickup, and that's about it. Didn't really care for it. My pickup needs it bad, but it's probably going to be one of those things I will never touch. Well, that's enough seed for now. I just got to figure out what I'm going to end up doing for soybean seed. Wonder what the price of seed here even is. Maybe it's close to what it should be. I have no idea. I suppose now my main planting tractor, he is busy right now. A quad track, I think I'm gonna run on the DB. The big DB. When does beet planting start? When is that available? They can start pretty early. Yeah, that's almost better to be early. I feel like March might be too early. I don't know. What does Google say? Or ChatGPT? Maybe late March? Well, this says April and May. Planting beets. Beet farming Mitch. He had a video in May, but who knows when he actually recorded that. I guess you could just look at his Insta here. Find the beet farmers and see when they plant. When are they planting? He was planting in late April here. Eating something, maybe wheat in April. Honestly, I'm probably really early on everything here, but who cares about realism? Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking, Taden, but I'm no expert. Wheat, yeah, that's early too. We can definitely wait. Let's take over. Right button. There we go. Oh, we actually got to put it in the ground, you ding dong. It's just a nice looking rig, ain't it? Get that truck in the background there just lurking. Yeah, I think everything in this game is a lot more forgiving than real life, Taden. I was talking to somebody the other day, and they're like, "Why do you play so much farm sim?" I'm like, "Well, because you don't have breakdowns, you don't have to change oil, you don't get flat tires, you don't get nails in the tires. I swear that happens more often than I can count. Don't get crap in tires, and you don't have the real life payments on the crap either. It makes it a lot nicer. If you ask me. That being said, you don't make real money on this game, unless you make content. But even then, I don't make that much money on it. Oh, there was a dog ear flap. And a sneeze. How long have we been going here? 2.5 hours, not to mention the other... What did I spend, like 20 minutes on that other stream when I started? And the odds I'll stream again anytime soon are probably pretty slim, so I don't know if I want to quit yet. Now or not. I don't know. I kind of want to watch a show now. Oop, we gotta change that setting. Boom. Dude, I gotta do... I need new reel. I need one more reel for my next bonus. That's what I should record right now. Just a little bit of seating. Screw it. Heck with it. Now, Riley, so good grief, you dogs are so needy sometimes. Oh, and my audio's live right now. We better cut that. We don't need to be speaking in a reel. That, and I need my controller for the smooth camera movements, you know? Yeah, we did, we got that stuff done pretty early, Tayden. I think it was last week Taylor finished up all of our planting here. Yeah, that means we're done. We're done spreading manure too, so it's all got to get stockpiled now. You guys need to come get some manure from us. I'm tired of hauling manure, dude. I haven't even side dumped all that much, but I'm already sick of it. I'm hoping you guys will get some more. Send trucks. More trucks, the better. And I know we've got some to take to a couple other guys that sold, but we'll see. But howdy there, Cave Farms and American Outback. Welcome, guys. Yeah, no wiener cam. I didn't feel like setting my camera up. First stream back in a while. Couldn't be bothered, you know. Thanks, Tally Gaming. It is pretty nice setup here. I like it. It's a nice size. I like this size drill. Is this the 70 or 65? I can't even remember. Oh dear. 64. Boom. Okay, it is 65. It's a nice size. Nice size for this setup. Jonesy, settle down, buddy. You're fine. Oh, did you got some last year? I don't even remember. We just moved so much manure, it's hard to keep track of, man. I was really hoping to have you come and do that horse manure deal, but that fell through in two different places. One, the guy at the equestrian center getting rid of the manure didn't end up wanting to pay to get rid of it, which, I mean, that's kind of normal for horse manure for them to pay to get rid of it because nobody really wants it. And then the guy whose field it was supposed to go on, he didn't end up wanting manure, so fell through on two fronts there. So I ended up having, there were two places getting the horse manure from. The one place I still hauled to the normal guy, but it's not enough to justify you guys bringing any spreaders over, unfortunately. Like once a month I haul 6 loads with a side dump, if that. Like if I could get enough of a stockpile over the course of a couple years, it'd definitely be worth it, but just didn't work out this time. I don't know, I'm still a little chapped in the ass about the guy not wanting me to haul that stuff anymore. Now he's still sitting on that pile. Like, he had some guy coming by a few loads, but he way underestimated how many loads were out there. Like, he thought maybe there was only 6 loads, but there has to be at least 50 sitting out there. It's unreal. Who knows? Maybe he'll change his mind. Because it's the best part was it was so close to where the field is. Makes things go by so fast. Honestly, if we had enough of a stockpile in one place, or not even one place, like if it was close enough, I wouldn't even have to stockpile it with a side dump. You just come in right with the spreader and haul from their stockpile over to the field, which is really close, but who knows? Probably won't even ever happen. It's hard enough dealing with the horse people. As it is, like with hay stuff, then you get manure involved, and it's just even worse. Autosave, I hope? Oh, or no, I just hit the wrong button. I think there was an autosave too. Oh, shoot. The one thing I don't like about the Courseplay GPS is sometimes it just does not quite grab the line if you're not lined up well. Like, it takes a while for it to grab. Like, that was like 2 full seconds before it actually locked on there. Yeah, for sure, Taden. I mean, yeah, if you're ever in the area on a job or something, and it could work out where maybe we'd have a place for someone there to go, but I'm trying to think that where I've been stockpiling for this guy taking this other horse manure, there's maybe only 20 loads there right now. Even I wouldn't even say that's worth the trip for you guys as far as you have to go over to. I mean, that's right next to Brookings there. I wouldn't even say that's worth the trip. I mean, unless you're getting paid buku bucks, but nobody really wants to pay top dollar for manure or to have manure spread. They think just because it's a shit product that you pay a shit price, but horse manure, yeah, but a lot of this cattle manure, it's got some value to it. DGK farms, some nice adaptive curves. That's what I'd like to see in farm sim. Give me some curve lines, please. What a pain in the ass terraces are, though. I mean, they serve their purpose, but doesn't mean you have to like them. James, how's it going, man? Welcome to the stream. You know, I should just go and post that reel while we're here. Then I can finish the bonus. Oop, where did my chats go? My chats are gone. Chat's gone. There you guys are. Sorry, I lost you there. I lost you guys like that. Ooh, I don't know, Outback. I don't know if I'm definitely not going to stream as much as I used to if I do another one anytime soon. This might honestly be a one-off deal. I can't make any promises. For the last year I just have not felt like streaming. And I don't know what happened today. I just felt like it. I got you, Tayden. You going to like the same guy every year, or just over by Aurora, or you get quite a few customers over this way? Thanks, James. I appreciate that. I've definitely been posting a lot more. Yeah, I know Outback. It's just lately, I don't know. Lately when I've been playing, it's kind of nice not having to chat. I can just put on I usually watch a show or movie or something while I play, or work on something while I'm playing the game. It's just a lot more relaxing. Whereas, I don't know, streaming, it's not like it's a chore, but in a way it is. I don't know. There's just some days maybe I'm not in a good mood, don't want to have to, put on the fake smile and be nice to everyone. Like, sometimes I just want to be a dick and be left alone. Oh, not worry too much about road travel. Going down by Flanders. Wow, nice, man. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure road travel is. I mean, it's not bad as long as you have some place that has enough, product to make it worth going there. At least, for trucking, I usually will accept some smaller jobs, but it's like if you just want me to bring you one load of gravel or something, it's like, be nice to have a full day of work. That's not to say I would turn it down, but I don't know. If you can compile, a few jobs throughout the day to make it worth, delivering one load of gravel to this guy, bring a load of gravel to this guy, rocks to one guy over here, maybe then it's a little worth it. But at least most of the stuff I do is a full day's work. Like the chopping is usually a good part of a day, if not a multi-day project. Hauling hay. Most of the places I haul hay from, it's either you're going far enough that one load, you're getting paid pretty good mileage just because there's more miles, or if it's a closer job, well, then you're usually hauling a few loads to take up a good part of the day. You can actually justify it a little bit. Man, I was kind of thinking I finished this field by the time I wanted to quit streaming, but I kind of feel like being done, if I'm being honest. I have to switch over my laundry, and I want to make some food. That and the dogs need let out. Yeah, bad. They are bugging me. You guys are so annoying. Oh, why did I get dogs? I'm a moron, and I love dogs. That's why. But who knows? Maybe I'll do some more streaming. I'd probably not much during the week. Maybe do some Sunday streams, depending on what's going on. I don't know. We'll see. But definitely expect some more reels and more, screenshots posted on Facebook. Should be plenty of those to come. So appreciate y'all tuning back in after like a year or more of me not streaming. Like, I think my last streams were pretty much farm sim, maybe. Actually, when I was restreaming last, it was set up for Edgewater, Saskatchewan in FS25. That's what my last restreams were. But I think YouTube or Twitch. I think Twitch was some truck sim, but oh, last minute questions here, James. How many fields do I have on the map? I'm not sure how many fields it actually is, but I've got like 1,500 acres, I think. I did do a stream at 25? Okay, I got you. But even then, that was over a year ago. But anyways, that is it. We're done. We're donezo. I'm out. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a good one.